Linton Leadership and Management Consulting is a veteran-owned and operated consulting company based out of Sevierville, Tennessee, with a local, national, and global reach. At Linton Leadership and Management Consulting, we provide leadership, human performance, and management consulting services, as well as coaching to companies of any size on methods to improve performance in their organizations. One-on-one coaching and mentoring is available to all individuals at any level of your organization. Additionally, large and small group seminars can be conducted. In these seminars, information on leadership tactics and techniques is shared, best practices discussed, and team building exercises are conducted, all of which serve to highlight methods on ways to increase the team's and the individual's performance. You can email the show to get the conversation started on exploring ways that we can work together to improve your team's performance. A significant discount will be offered to any Sevier County, Tennessee businesses.
Welcome to the weekend update for Liberty Leadership and Lives with Larry Linton, coming to you from the Goat Locker studio here in Sevierville, Tennessee. First, some news on the home front. It looks like the ENT work I had done is really paying off. The infection is cleared up, and I'm breathing clearly through both nostrils and my nose. Hopefully, this is the permanent fix. This is the last weekend update before my baby girl gets married. Woohoo! Family and friends have already started to arrive in town, and Kaylee has scheduled activities for all of us up until the day of the wedding. Which reminds me about the program note. This upcoming Wednesday's show will be readings of our Declaration of Independence and the first two articles of our Constitution. The Declaration will be read by former President John F. Kennedy, and the articles from the Constitution will be read by members of the House of Representatives of the 112th Congress in 2011. I would like for the audience to notice how some of those congressmen and congresswomen, while reciting their assigned parts of the Constitution, sound completely uncomfortable with the words. It's almost like they had never read that document before, which we all know is true, and much like they probably still haven't read it if they're still serving. Also, as another reminder, I hung up on the webpage and the blog an event this November 9th celebrating Veterans Day here in Pigeon Forge. Click on the Eventbrite link on both my Facebook page and the website to register. I will share the links again this morning. Another event coming up is on November 17th. The Sevier County Right to Life chapter is hosting an event where you can come out and meet the local chapter leadership and learn what the organization is all about. That event will be held at the King Family Library in the Wade Room on 6:30 p.m. that day. In state news, a special session has been called by the General Assembly. Not the one by the governor, because Governor Lee couldn't actually care less about the rights and privilege of the citizens he's supposed to represent, being trampled on by the federal government. But this special session is set to convene this coming week on the 27th. The General Assembly is set to address many issues with regards to mandates and vaccine status, discrimination by the federal government, state government, and businesses. The Republican supermajority in both houses of the General Assembly have continuously disappointed us, so I do not have any high expectations for this extraordinary session called by Speaker Sexton and Lieutenant Governor McNally. We will have to see if they put their money where their oaths are. I would ask that everybody email their state representative and state senator politely with their concerns about all of these mandates, especially the ones enacted by the school boards, which is contrary to the wishes of the parents, the people they work for. On the national news front this week, it seems that Dr. Fauci lied to Congress with regards to gain-of-function experimentation that he was responsible for at the Wuhan lab in China. Again, here, I don't have any high expectations that this man will be held accountable for what he, in essence, released upon the world. Not only is the loss of life terrible, the lingering loss of liberty will have a more lasting impact, not only on our republic, but in every country on the planet. This China virus can be laid directly at Dr. Fauci's feet, and he needs to be held accountable, along with every other member of the deep state in Washington, D.C., for their inaction in holding him accountable. While our Congress is busy chasing insurrectionists with subpoenas, which, by the way, none of those people have been charged with insurrection, they are turning a blind eye to all the damage this man and his gain-of-function virus has done to free people everywhere. And even those usurpers at the state and local levels that use this virus and the fear it generated with their government overreach and changing in voting rules, they need to be held accountable too, from both parties. I hope you will all join me in congratulating the newly wedded couple next week. That's it for this weekend. Until next week, this has been the Weekend Update of Liberty, Leadership, and Lies with Larry Linton. I pray you all have a wonderful weekend. Stand in the arena. Reveille. It's time to wake up.